Gunman Boxing, the baddest boxing channel in the UK and certainly in Saudi Arabia. We are in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I am with my brother from another mother. This is Viddal Riley. How are you feeling, champ?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm always tip-top, my G. I'm always tip-top. Who's going to win, Canelo or Crawford?
I'm going Crawford, man. Unanimous decision, man.
Really? You fancy Crawford to cook him like it's Gordon Ramsay?
I don't know about cooking like Gordon, but I feel like he can get the win. He can get the win for sure.
He's capable of that saute. You know, he's capable of that saute look, isn't he?
He's capable.
Why are you leaning with Crawford? A lot of people are saying size matters in boxing.
It does.
This brother's jumping up 2 weight classes. He's got no chance. Why are you leaning with Crawford?
I just think Canelo. He's had those fights. He's had that trilogy with Triple G. Like he's had the fights with Floyd way back, Miguel Cotto. Like he's just had those fights where I feel like Crawford's finally getting into those fights. So he's fresher. And I think as much as the weight is up, he's had enough time to build into it.
Listen, when Father Time comes, if Father Time is in town, then that brother is undefeated. And we don't know if Canelo is actually past his sell-by date. Should that brother be sponsored by Fairy Liquid? Is he washed up? That is going to be a huge question in this fight, would you say?
It is a big question. We haven't seen an impressive Canelo in his last few fights. We have had a few opponents that have come in to survive instead of challenge him. But we'll see. We'll see what Canelo, if Canelo can still be the guy that we know from the past.
Listen, Aloys Jr., we've got to talk about that brother. He is calling you out. He is all over you like a tattoo. He is like graffiti on you at the moment. That brother is calling your name left, right and centre. What you got to say about it?
First of all, he's not on anybody. Yeah. Second of all, there's not much to say. I think it's just quite simple calendar stuff.
Yeah.
I've said from April the 20, wherever it was, 7th, after fighting on the 26th, I look to be back in the ring in September. This guy has a fight a couple weeks later, decides to speak my name, of course, because that's the only way he's going to get famous. And then he's said August. And what's August got to do with September? August has nothing to do with September. So they offered me a fight in a month that I said I'm not fighting. And then said, he don't want the fight. Yeah. So there's not really much going on. And then now he's just on socials trying to get some more story views and engagement. And I get it, man. He's 22, man. He's young, man. He's just trying to get himself out there. He retweets his own tweets, bro. Like, I don't have to say anything. Like, if you got to retweet your own tweets, then you need to get some clout. And that's clearly what he's going for right now is clout.
Yeah. Okay, harsh words. Listen, you've been very vocal, though, that you do want that fight. Do you want that fight next?
Yeah, I'll take that fight next. Like I said, I'm more than happy to take that fight next. It just has to be on the date or at the time that I've said. It's just I'm not going to be dictated to by Aloys Wills, bro.
Aloys Wills. That's one of my lines. I don't think I would have come up with something as good as that. Great minds think alike is what they say, though, Mr. Riley. So listen, that fight needs to happen next, we think. The situation at Boxer at the moment is uncertain. For you, without going too deep into it, how are you feeling about it all?
I feel like I was fortunate to be a part of that partnership with Boxer and Sky because it helped me rebuild my career. You know, from 2022 to 2025, I managed to stay undefeated. I picked up an English title. I picked up a British title. So I feel like the partnership with Boxer and Sky served me well. And who knows what's going to happen next.
Listen, it's sad to see it go. It's been one of the best platforms to work on for media, for sure. I'm just going to quickly ask about Isaac Chamberlain. I have to ask about Isaac Chamberlain because that is a feud that's still on running. I know he'd still like to try and get in there with you. Is he? Is that ship sailed now for you?
I don't know if it's sailed, but it's sailing. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's sailed, but it's definitely sailing.
Is it?
I mean, he's been out of the ring over a year. And I know he's hungry to get back in. It's not my job to feed him, so I'm sure there'll be another opponent for him. But yeah, that fight, I know it can still happen at some point, but it's just not in my immediate attentions because he had his chance to fight me and he pulled out 2 weeks before. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Listen, it's been a pleasure spending some time with you on this trip. Saudi is a serious
Shout out to Saudi for real.
Shout out to Saudi, man. It is really hot out here, like literally 42 degrees today. You know, me and you were evaporating today. You know what I mean? It is
42 degrees, serious heat.
Right.
But the hospitality has been amazing.
Unreal.
Shout out Alberto as well.
Yes.
He's not in front of the camera, but those who know.
Yeah.
Shout out, big up Alberto every time.
And big up to the Saudis.
The rest of the team as well that we're out here with.
Yeah, the Saudis are quality, the culture's quality, and they're bringing the main entertainment out here to the Middle East. Thank you very much, my G. You are the man as always.
Bless.
Bless up.